So you screwed up and gave your players a bunch of magic items, and now you don't know how to deal with it. I'm going to give you a couple of pointers on how I would deal with stuff, and we've all done it. We give them something that they shouldn't have had. Maybe it wasn't too overly powered. You could kind of manage it a little bit at the table. Maybe it's something that's totally ridiculous. I think that's what we're going to talk about today. Well, number one, you should never, out of game, in my opinion, take a magic item from a player. Like, I'm never sitting somebody down after the game and saying, hey, I gave you this, now I'm going to take it away. That just shows you did something you shouldn't have as a DM, which is okay, I guess. It's a chance for you to get better as a DM, and I'll tell you why. So if you gave them something that casts Fireball, you can have your monsters have immunity to fire or resistance so that they still get some of the effect, but it's just not everything. If it's a magic sword that they have, well, then use things that can fly, monsters that can fly. You can swap out the monsters and change things up. Don't take away what you gave them in the game. I just think it's bad all around. You screwed up, not your players, not the characters. It's actually a chance for you to get better as a DM. So do your homework. Don't be lazy, okay? It's going to require more work from you. But you living through that mess that you made is actually better because you're probably not going to do that again. The next time you're going to give out a magic item, you're going to wait. Maybe you're going to give them a lower one, or you're going to swap it out. Most of the stuff that's in the campaign modules, if you're sticking to that stuff, you're probably pretty safe. Nothing in there is going to be too crazy. Now, there might be the one campaign, you get an item, whatever. You work around it. It's a chance for you to get better as a DM, so don't be lazy. So you're going to have homework. That's basically all that is. The monsters can have immunity. They can have resistance. You can have the monster steal the magic item. So if the monsters see them using some kind of sword and other monsters are going down, depending on the monster's intelligence, if it's wolves, no. But if it's, maybe orcs or goblins or, something that's a little more intelligent, have them steal it. Have them come for it. That could be part of the game. Maybe you gave it to them at a really low level. Maybe it would be appropriate at 8th, 9th level. Maybe they got it at 4th level, 5th level. Maybe that can add to the campaign. They can chase these monsters down, try to get it back. However you want to play that. And then maybe you give it back to them at 9th level, and then 10th, 11th, 12th, or whatever, and then the campaign's done. So if you're really, I think what happens as a DM, when that happens, it's taking the fun out of the game for you. But again, you kind of did that to yourself, so you don't need to take the fun out of it for them. So resistances is a way around that. If it's some kind of special armor, use spell attacks that, attack their constitution or their intelligence. There's ways around it. Look on YouTube. Somebody's probably got a video on how to deal with that. I know I've seen ones take the magic item at a game. I'm never doing that as a DM, okay? What I could suggest, if it's really that bad and you're really not liking it, and, I'm hoping that you gave it to them at a little higher level than 5th, and you got to run it to 12th. But if you gave it to them at like 8th, 9th level, speed the campaign up. If you're not having fun, they're not going to know. You can leave a few things out. I leave stuff out of the pre-written modules all the time anyway, so I don't run it exactly. So I'm going to make it more fun for me. I'm going to speed things up, and I'm going to move on. By you taking the item, I don't think you learn your lesson that way. You should suffer through that for a little while, become a better DM because of it, so now you're going to figure out how do you manage that. The same way the players are doing it, right? They're doing it on the other side, so you're going to figure out your side of it. You can also curse the magic item, so something could happen in the game. Somebody casts some kind of spell, and now the magic item isn't working the way it's supposed to. Maybe it goes dead completely. That still sucks, but I think that's better in the game than out of game. It could start to misfire. I gave a cursed item before, and they had to roll a 1d4 because there was whoever else was at the table, and it was going to hit somebody. So if it landed a hit, they would roll, like if they attacked a monster and it hit, they would roll a 1d4 and they'd pick somebody at the table. Or sorry, I think it was a 1. If it was a 1, somebody at the table got hit. Then they roll a 1d4 or whatever, depending on who's at the table, or 1d6, and everybody had a number, and that's what character it hit. So, although that was a good item, they didn't want to use it sometimes, right? Because the other players weren't getting pissed off. They got a kick out of it. So, yeah. If you have some other ideas for the magic item issue, leave some comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And put some comments under the video. I like to see them. So I've answered every comment that I've had on any of my videos now. So yeah, keep rolling those nat 20s. Until next time.